But yeah, today wasn't the most eventful. To be honest, um, basically I played like 1 or 2 runs of this game in the morning, and then I ate something, and then I did like a few drawings here and there. Um, oh, but I did order some stuff. I ordered like some various essential oils and seeds and stuff, like black cumin seeds and fenugreek, um, and a bunch of random essential oils like rosemary oil, castor oil, sesame oil, and I'm gonna try mixing it all together because I hear it is a good mixture for like skin and hair health. So I'll give that a try. I also ordered a bunch of little like glass, not tinctures, glass containers. So it feels like I'm like making little potions, and I'm kind of excited about that. I'm just gonna play a little bit of this game until I get sleepy, and then pause or stop from there. But I do want to play. Okay, what did I talk about last recording? Oh, I think I mainly want to focus on like finding other games to play, because this is getting a little bit repetitive, I think. So I'm probably gonna play or like try out the pottery game that I saw online next, and we'll see how that goes. And then aside from that, there's like a few other sort of like web miscellaneous. Oh, two floppies. Miscellaneous games that I saw that I might want to try out. There's some really good visual novels, especially, or like sort of like short story format narrative games on itch.io as well. But I don't know if those make for the best video, in my opinion, personally. I guess I could do like a reading. I could try doing readings and stuff. That might be fun, actually, because I can do. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try that at some point, because I can maybe try to not voice act, but sort of maybe try out different voices and like different intonations and style deliveries, depending on the character. I think that could be fun. itch.io short story read-along games, read-along games, and maybe try different voices and stuff. Yeah, that could be fun. I'm not sure why that's never occurred to me. I feel like I've probably placed too much of an emphasis on like games with sort of that have a more of a focus on like mechanics and stuff, whereas something like a short story or a narrative kind of thing could also be a lot of fun, because it would be like a narrative read-along kind of experience. It could be kind of soothing as well, maybe. I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna hold on to the other floppy. Oh, you know what? I should. Oh wait, I can't buy one. Never mind. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try out some more. Try out some more things in the future. The near future. I think it will coincide nicely with a bunch of other random stuff that I'm trying to, like IRL. So So this definitely does feel like sort of a time of change, a little bit, perhaps, because that was sort of like the main kind of like, or one of the main quandaries I was talking about in my prior recording, which was I feel like I'm struggling a little bit at the moment to decide kind of like which direction I want to head in next. Not, well, yeah, in this game, I guess. Like, do I go there or there? But more so, like, IRL and, well, not just IRL, like, in general. I like how that just kind of, like, bounced off me. But, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different things, because, again, I've been seeing certain sort of repeating numbers, and they feel like they're kind of like interacting with each other, or they're trying to pull me in different directions, or like provide different suggestions, slightly different suggestions, and I'm not entirely sure which one to go with. But then again, like I'm not sure if I'd fit into most teams for conventional like work places. At least from experience so far, like I don't feel that I've sort of belonged, not belonged. I don't feel like I've meshed well enough with a lot of the teams that I've worked with so far. I mean, I get along well enough with everybody, but not on a level that feels a little bit more personal, I guess, which some would argue is okay. Like, you know, there's the people that are like, oh, your coworkers are not your friends or your family, and things like that. And I don't really have too strong of an opinion on that sort of thing either way. In general, I feel like, well, it definitely depends on where you work, and also I feel like the narrative of like your coworkers are not your friends and family and stuff is a little bit strange. It almost feels a little bit suspiciously like anti-union-y in message, but I can be overthinking it, or alternatively it can be sort of like a rage bait type post that's like opening a conversation for something like unionizing. So if it's more so in like that realm, then I guess it's fine. But honestly, to be honest, I'm not like honestly, to be honest, I'm just not entirely like familiar with this topic either. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get an interview, and either way, if I do get the interview, I am going to go through with it, because I think it's just interesting to talk with people in various industries and learn about some stuff here and there, and also gain a little bit of interview experience overall. But yeah, we'll see how that goes if that happens. And honestly, ideally, I would like to try something in a more, or a different kind of field. Again, my goal at the moment, I feel like, is to expose myself to a bunch of different areas to start with, and kind of like hop around from place to place, ideally. Oh no. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to try a role next that would be a little bit more kinesthetic, because currently it is more of like a sitting kind of job with a computer, which is fine, and I know a lot of people would probably find that like a very ideal kind of scenario and situation to be in. But I feel like I kind of want to maybe try to find a role where I can like move around a little bit more, And the idea of maybe like helping people with like movement impairments navigate like a large space could be interesting as well. Because I've heard that's a thing where, like for example, at an airport, there could be people with certain mobility mobility accommodations that might be needed. So to like sort of navigate that airport space and try to help people at the same time. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. So yeah. Oh, you know what? I think those are probably like imitation roaches or something. Like, yeah, I feel like they're, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not like, there's something I'm not doing correctly. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll try games with more narrative kind of quality next, or approach next, because I've never even considered that, honestly, for some reason. But I think it could be fun kind of doing like readings of stuff, and that would also give me an opportunity to sort of like practice on my voice a little bit more. And again, I think it could be interesting to try to like voice act different characters and things like that. I don't think I'd go too crazy or anything, but I do not have any voice acting experience whatsoever. However, it would be kind of neat to try out, I think. Oh, my voice is getting a little bit crunchy again. Drink some water. Ugh.